Hi there, welcome back. Now, our next guest is certainly a thrill seeker. In his latest series, he's going to be investigating the world beyond what the human eye can see. So, good morning, Mr. Richard Hammond.
Yes, good morning.
Does that mean you're like thrill seeker slash superhero?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
He wears his underpants over his trousers.
Well, not generally, but occasionally more by accident than deliberately.
What is an invisible world, then?
Well, there's lots of them. Essentially, the way it was put to me when it was first asked to do it was that it turns out there's quite a lot of stuff going on around us that we can't see. And it might be because it happens too quickly. And in fact, some things can happen too quickly.
That happens quite a lot to Kate.
Yeah, most of the world goes by without me
seeing. That happens to me quite a lot.
What do you mean by too quickly, then? Is that like explosions and things?
Yeah, well, because our minds have to work, because our eyes are very detailed, they can take a lot of detail in every image. Some creatures can't. They see much simpler images, so they can process it more quickly. We see a very detailed picture, and therefore our brains have to take a bit of time to look at it and go, right, that's moving there. Okay, it's a lot to work out. And then take another image. But quite often things can have happened in between. If you think of it as taking photographs, so we take a photograph, look at something, then take a photograph again. In the gap in between, stuff can happen.
So what sort of things happen then?
Well, it could just be the fact that if something moves too quickly, you won't see it. So there are shockwaves going on around us all the time. There's things happening constantly that we can't see.
That's fascinating.
But then there's also the electromagnetic spectrum, which is just light, basically. It's waves, light waves, which might be, well, all the colours of the rainbow, if you think we can see those. So that's part of the electromagnetic spectrum. And we all kind of know there's a little bit on either end, infrared and ultraviolet, that we can't see. But it goes on ever such a long way beyond that. I mean,
so all the infrareds and the ultraviolets and that kind of thing.
To get a scale of the distance, I tried to set up an illustration of it when I was sitting at a piano, and if the colours that we can see make up 7 colours there, the piano would have to stretch and stretch and stretch to include all of the electromagnetic spectrum to the sun.
No.
That's a lot of stuff we can't see.
We're missing out on a heck of a lot.
Yeah, as it turns out, so we're trying to actually make it possible to see some of these things.
Should we have a look, a little clip? I'm not sure what you're doing in this.
It'd be great if it just all turns out to be invisible and I show a clip and there's nothing there.
Yeah. Just a blank screen.
There's a floor here.
Let's have a look.
The faster things move, the less time we have to process all the detail in the picture.
As things speed up, eventually the rate of incoming information exceeds the speed of our neural processors, and you can't see. I'm not too sure my stomach can process it either.
There's just too much information coming in, and it was just, it was one of those things when I was asked to do it, when I sort of looked at the bits of paper and chatted to the experts around it and just thought, that's all really interesting stuff.
Brilliant, and it's great because you bring it to life and help us to all understand it all. What do your family think of you? Because you are certainly known for being a little bit accident prone, so what do your family think when you say, I'm off to blow things up and whirl around on a roller coaster?
That's because we strapped you on.
Not yet, yeah.
Accident prone, it's such a daft thing to be accused of being. Sorry, I've knocked the jug over. I am actually accident prone, it's true, but I'm not. I don't take these things on rashly, and you know, there was no opportunity to have accidents in this. It was science, so it's sensible.
So it's all right.
Yeah, so I'm not going to hurt myself. But
sounds great.
I mean, everything I do, we look at the risks of it, but in this, the great thing here in doing this Invisible Worlds is it's about interesting stuff. So it's not actually about me doing exciting, dangerous things.
You're looking at what the world does.
Yeah, well, quite often I might be able to just stand there and say, did you know that this is happening? Did you know that there are creatures, or little voles that can actually see ultraviolet, and it's really useful for them, but it tends to get them eaten by kestrels. It will be explained.
I'd love to be your insurer.
It's really tricky.
I'd love to know what your insurer thinks of you when they ring up and say, I'm off to do this. And now, what about Top Gear itself? Because there's all sorts of rumours it might have come to the end of its road. What do you think? You don't know?
Well, I don't know, do I? I'll just turn up for work and one day the door will be locked.
And they're still expecting you to come.
One day somebody will be standing there and go, what are you doing here, Hammond? So, I don't know. Of course it isn't.
It's a legend.
Of course it isn't anything you still get. That's what they want to hear. Lots of people on my Twitter are interested in your hair care regime.
It's bad, isn't it? I'm having it cut tomorrow.
It's going?
Wow.
Yeah. How short?
I don't know. It's always kind of when I get there moment. I used to have it down here.
Really long when you were an art student?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But then I realised I'd heard several people say, no, you know, Richard, the short guy with the long hair.
That's the end of that.
But I don't know.
That'll be Richard, the short guy who's accident prone.
There you go.
It doesn't get any better, does it?
It's great
All right,
to see.
we've got to go. We've got to go. All right, let's go and check on the weather. Here's Claire.